Hello everybody, it's the Cursing Seamstress. I am in my usual position and I apologize for not having recorded a video in a while. I don't know why. Probably because the first thing I do when I get home is to put my stretchy lounge clothes on and eat lunch. So today I'm postponing those things for just a minute, and I just wanted to give you an update. I've been sewing like crazy and every morning, and so I've made a few things, and I'll show you one of the things that that I made. This is just for Dixie. It's a little mini kind of a quilt thing, using scraps that I had pre-cut. I've got a bunch of just 8.5 by 8.5 scraps. The back is this fabric, which was a thrifted fabric. Looks like it's from the 90s or so, and I made this by simply I did put some batting in between it, and I sewed it pretty much right sides together, and then, you know, left an opening and flipped it. I did it the easy way, so there's no, you know, finishing binding on this. So that was that. I haven't let her use it yet. I let Georgia lie on it. I went to a thrift store on, I had two doctor's appointments in Virginia, and so I got through with both, and I was tired after both appointments, so I was just going to head home after stopping at Chick-fil-A. And then I thought, well, you know, I really did want to go to the thrift store, and I waffled back and forth about it. So finally I said, you know, I never go anywhere for fun. And thrifting is fun for me. I need nothing, so it's never to buy whatnots or furniture or anything like that anymore, because I've got way too much of that. But I thought, well, let me just go in and see if they have any fabric. I was just so happy that I did that, because they had tons of fabric. And usually where their fabric is hanging up in the linens department. But I had noticed that one time I had gone there and they had it in a plastic bag, and it was all taped up. You couldn't see what was in there. It was different fabrics, and I passed it by because I'm not going to buy something I can't actually open up and look at. But this time they had 3 or 4 bags, and they were the kind of bags that you would get a sheet set or a comforter in, with a zipper that was not taped up or anything. So I started opening them up and looking to see what kinds of fabrics were in each one. And then beside me was a lady with her elderly mother, and I was listening to their conversation, and they were saying something about 25% off. And then there was one of the workers there it's a Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. All their proceeds go to a children's hospital. And so I said, they were kind of halfway talking to the employee. So I said, what's 25% off? And she said, everything in the store. So I said, oh my gosh. So I started looking better at what the fabrics were, and the bag was $9.98, I think. So, you know, do the math. I can't do it. It's like, but anyway, it was 25% off of $10. And so that's what, $7.50, I think. So I bought 2 bags, and I was just so pleased with the fabric that I found. So I want to share this. I'm going to do this in a couple of videos because it was so much fabric. Some of it I'm not going to use but most of it I definitely can find a use for. So this right here is it's a cotton. It's not denim, but you know, it has that look of denim. It's probably a poplin, or maybe a broadcloth. And I would say there's probably 2.5 yards here. So again, it's the color of a lighter denim. And all of this has been washed. As soon as I got home, I was just so excited. It's exciting for me even to wash stuff and dry it. Dixie's down here messing around where she shouldn't be. So I had fun washing it and drying it. And I think my battery's probably gonna die. This is a brown, probably again, this could be a twill. I can't tell. This is probably about 3 yards. It's a pretty hefty weight. But it's just a dark brown, very nice. All of this fabric is new fabric, so I feel good about that. This is some orange and black dotted. It looks like it was intended for Halloween. She did cut into this a little bit, but even though she did, there's probably a yard of this. I'm not sure what I'll do with that fabric. This is another poplin, probably, maybe 1.5 yards of this. It looks kind of narrow, so I might be holding it the wrong way. I'm not sure where the grain is. I'm holding it the wrong way. So this is maybe 3/4 yard for this, another poplin fabric. And then this is just a gray fabric that I bought at Walmart, also in the same town. I went after the doctor's appointment. I went to Walmart too. I forgot. I did have the energy for that because I offered to make a new cover for one of our kneelers, which had really old fabric on it that was a brown color and it was faded. And so the priest said, yeah, go ahead and take it and recover it. So it's just a gray twill, I think, like it's a medium weight twill. So I'm going to work on that. I need to get that done before Sunday. So that's all. I just wanted to bring you that. My battery is going to go dead. The next time I come on, I'll probably do the second half of this and show you the rest of the fabrics because there are a whole bunch more. And I also made a dress from a free pattern. The dress came out so good. And it was from, I think, fabricstore.com, the store that sells all linens, the pattern. And I had bought actually linens before with them. And I'll have to share that pattern and the finished product with you. So for now, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you in a few more days. Bye-bye.